and welcome to Amalgamated Baseball Grounds here in Schenectady, New York. To you all, patrons, fellow employees, and supporters of Amalgamated Industries and Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. This evening's game is taking place between the visiting Philadelphia Brown Trousers and our home side, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineup and batting order of the visiting Philadelphia Brown Trousers. Batting first, the center fielder, number 11, Hogue Wilson. Batting second, the first baseman, number 20, Dizzy Praline. Batting third, the right fielder, number 41, Truss Grundleson. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 12, Pickles Dillhoffel. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 6, Quilly Pregnant. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 17, Chunk Dimwitty. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 9, Bent Wildly. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 10, Front Sobin. And batting ninth, the pitcher, number 54, Moose Mossage. And let's give a good company-authorized cheer for our home side, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. Please cheer for them as they take the field for this evening's game. The right fielder, number 2, Orlando Dwin. The shortstop, number 8, Bobson Dugnut. The second baseman, number 12, Ick Plury. The third baseman, number 49, Ortiz Renchez. The center fielder, number 24, Mike Truck. The left fielder, number 11, Mike Sanandez. The first baseman, number 37, Willie Dustis. The catcher, number 15, Moises Girardi. And taking the mound for this evening's game, the starting pitcher for Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, number 14, Tim Wakefield.
Hey, good evening to you all for this evening's game. My name is Pip Cleverly. You're listening to Radio WGY, Amalgamated Radio for the working class. This is game number 73 of the 84-game Continental League season. That number is going up, and Amalgamated Baseball Holdings remain in first place with a very, very difficult but an opportunistic six-game stretch ahead of them. They start tonight with a 3-game series against the Philadelphia Brown Trousers, who are currently in third place, 4 games back. And starting things off, my goodness, to industry, Hogue Wilson, a home run, a solo home run to get us started, putting Amalgamated Baseball Holdings down 1-0. That is his 15th home run of the season. Tim Wakefield on the mound. That is number 21 he has given up. This is start number 19 for him. His ERA 4.34, his record 10-5, 76 total strikeouts on the season. He leads the league, if I recall correctly, with that statistic. He does. Actually, he is taking on Moose Mossage, who is second in that. So it could be a bit of a rally to see who gets the most strikeouts in today's game. Really working those pitches is Dizzy Praline, recent pickup from the Nursery League in the most recent interval. He's going to ground out to Ick Plury. Willie Dustis at first getting the catch, and Praline batting .343 in this short time tenure. Former North Paul Harper now wearing Philadelphia Brown. Gives way to Truss Grundleson, who's made his way into the starting lineup again, replacing Greep Barlow today. Batting .271, been on a bit of a hot streak of late. This is his 44th game he's making an appearance, and he's going to strike out swinging. So Tim Wakefield, after giving up the home run, has gotten the next 2 batsmen out, and is going to try to go 3 in a row with Pickles Dillhoffel. Dillhoffel moving into the cleaning up spot with Murky Goodbar resting today. And Dizzy Praline has been quite the batsman that Goodbar has found his place in left field. However, Willie Pregnant is in left field today, and he is going to be on deck, but he'll have to wait for the next inning. as Dilhoffel pops it up into the glove of Mike Truck. Well, the one home run is all to report here in the top of the first. As we get to the bottom of the first, Orlando Dwin getting things started against Moose Marsid. And he'll lead off with a line shot to the gap between left and center field. Hogue Wilson is there. And Dwin will slide into second, just barely. That is double number 15 for him this season. And the .318 batsman is on with no outs. Here is Bobson Dugnut. The shortstop, 298 is average. Bit off pace of last year. He was batting .358 last year. Has 6 home runs, 30 runs batted in this season. In 63 games, he's going to hit it right to Bent wildly. He'll get the out to Praline. He keeps Dwin at second. 1 out away. Fleury has been coming in for both Bobson Dugnut and Todd Bonzalez at that second base role. Been very hot. He's going to line it out on the second pitch to Pickles Dilhoffel at second base, his counterpart. Brings us to the cleanup batsman, Ortiz Ranchez. Mike Truck is in 5th in the lineup. Broken bat by Ranchez. It's going to go foul for a 1-2 count. And we are seeing at 2-2. Moose Marsid, 12 pitches so far. Gets him swinging, striking out the side. And getting his first strikeout of the game. And number 75 on the season. That will bring us to the top of the second. Willie Pregnant, left fielder, is in today. Giving Murky Goodbar a rest. He's batting .290 this season. 13 home runs, 37 runs batted in. Takes strike 1. Tim Wakefield, only 1 blemish so far today. And it is, in fact, the home run that he gave up to Hogue Wilson to start the game. And he will get another strikeout on his score sheet, getting Pregnant. Not an easy batsman. The Philadelphia Bats have really come alive in the later part of the season. As I do happen to see. And Dimwitty will in fact come. Dimwitty, who's fallen off a bit, grounds it out to Bobson Dugnut, throw in time.
That's outside.
Here is Bent Wildly batting .290, up from last year. 75. He's going to pop that one up into the shallow part of left field. Bobson Dugnut takes a jog onto the grass, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Wakefield. That's more like it. They retire the side. And Amalgamated Baseball Holdings get things going with Mike Truck, the league leader in hits, 108 this season, an average of .393, 17 home runs, 52 runs batted in. He will go swinging, however, and that is, I guess if we're keeping score, it's 2-2 for the pitchers, now strikeouts. Moose Marsid gets him swinging, and this is Mike Sanandez, batting .276, 9 home runs, 39 runs batted in. He will pop it up in high up into the air and into the glove of Willie Pregnant for 2 up and 2 down so far. Willie Dust is 7th in the order, the first baseman. Average of .307. Big swing on that one for strike 1.
Outside. That's down.
Marsid is making his 19th start this season.
That's ball 4.
He will walk Willie Dust this, so apart from the leadoff double, that is his first walk today, and that's his first run around first, I suppose. Here's Moises Girardi coming in for Raul Chamberlain today. Girardi, one of the late signings in the third three-quarter time of the season, as Dustis steals second.
No, inside.
With an attempt to pick him off, but the speed got the best of him. Girardi's going to pop that one up into the air.
You're out.
And Sovin, behind home plate, gets it. Well, Dustis, the only man on, with a walk. Does get stolen base number 12 for him. And we head to the top of the third. 1-0. Brown trousers. A slim margin with Trant Sovin to the plate. Second pitch on an 0-1. He's going to pop it up into shallow right field, but all the way back to the grass. Is it Cleverly making the catch? One away. There's the pitcher, Moose Masic. His average, he has 6 hits this season from 41 at-bats. That's an average of 146. 2 runs batted in. He would need to hit a home run, which he has yet to do this season or in his career. He's going to strike out swinging, so that's strikeout number 3 for Wakefield, bringing him to 79 on the season, and it's back up to Hogue Wilson with 2 outs, who hit the home run.
That's inside.
At his first at-bat. That's going to drop into shallow center, and he will be on with a single. So 2 for 2 with Dizzy Praline.
Easy.
Praline was a signing from the Norfolk Coal Hoppers. A strike, but it was in the dirt. So bit of an opportunity, and another foul. So 0-2 the count. Praline 0 for 1 today. He did have an average of 347 when he played for the Coal Hoppers, and he's going to pop it up into the air to Cleverly to retire the sides, stranding Wilson on first and keeping the score at 1-0. Bottom of the third. Tim Wakefield, the pitcher, starts things off by swinging at the first pitch and grounding it right to the shortstop. Bent wildly, throw to Praline in time. 1 away, and we're back to the second time through the order. It's Orlando Dwin. I guess I noticed the bats have been breaking. I imagine with the war effort there might be an effort to use some of the wood that we have to other purposes, but I have noticed the bats have been shattering a bit more. I can only imagine that it has something to do with prohibition, or the war, or the Kaiser.
That's outside.
Well, a 2-0 count for Bobson Dugnut, 2 outs.
Oh, that's low.
Very patient, 3-0 the count, and Masic will walk his second batsman for the day, putting Dugnut on first with 2 outs. Dugnut has walked 26 times this season. Masic has walked his 35th batter this season. And it looks like with 2 outs, that's going to be right to Bent Wildly, and Nick Cleverly will go 0 for 2. Retiring the sides, heading us to the top of the 4th.
No, that's high.
And this is
That's
Russ
high.
Grundlson. Taking a 2-1 count from Tim Wakefield. He struck out in his first at-bat. He's going to get contact on that one. It's chasing down his truck over the shoulder. Gets it. Good look from Truck to make the catch. It's 1 away for Pickles Dillhoffel. And fully so far, Hogue Wilson, the leadoff batsman for the Brown Trousers, has the only hits recorded. That's going to be right to Dugnut. Throw in time to Dustis for out number 2. Willie Pregnant, another strikeout that Wakefield recorded. That's going to make contact on the first swing. It's going to hit the wall and drop into the dirt. The warning track. That's going to be a sliding double. Retrieved by O'Dwyn in right field, and Pregnant with a 2-out double. Double number 14 for him this season. And just to Chunk Dimwitty.
Ball, that's inside.
Dimwitty takes the first pitch. 1-0. Dimwitty 309. Former Memphis Mud Pig. In his Nursery League season, he played 16 games, had an average of 321, 5 home runs, 10 runs batted in. He's got 11 home runs and 34 runs batted in this season in 54 games. He will walk. That's the first walk for today from Tim Wakefield. In his 18 starts, he's had 23 prior to today. So 24 in 19 games. Doesn't do it too often. He's bent wildly. 0 for 1 today, but again, that can be said outside of Willie Pregnant and Hogue Wilson for the entire starting lineup of Philadelphia today. So far, he's going to make contact. That's going to get right past the glove of a diving Willie Dustin. He's on first. The throw home. Caught him out. Goodness me, what a throw from Orlando Dwin to Moises Girardi on target. sweeping and getting pregnant out at home, keeping this game at 1-0. What a throw! Goodness me!
Ball outside.
Well, a play like that is going to make a difference, perhaps, when it's just a 1-0 game here in the bottom of the fourth. You're listening to Radio WGY, Amalgamated Radio for the working class. My name is Pip Cleverly. We're live from Schenectady, New York, on this beautiful August evening
No,
for
that's
the,
high.
well, with only 12 games to go left in the season. This is game number 73. And that is going to be a strikeout of Ortiz Ranchez, his second today. Number 3 already for Moose Masic. This brings us to Mike Truck,
Ball high.
who was another one of the strikeouts so far today. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings down 1-0 as Truck pops it high up into the air into foul territory, just on the other side of the third baseline. Is bent wildly, makes the catch, and that's 2 away. Mike Hernandez 0 for 1 as well. Moose Masic has not allowed, well, only allowed 1 hit so far today, and it was the leadoff hit to Orlando Dwin from the very beginning of this game. Gets Mike Hernandez to swing it. Strike 2, swing and a miss, and he's going to be taking a seat. It's 4 strikeouts today for Moose Masic. Most importantly, the Brown Trousers have the lead. They enter this game 4 games behind Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. In third place, 38-34, the Brown Trousers, ABH 42-30. Front-Sovin starts things off by grounding it right to Bobson Dugnut. The throw in time to Willie Dustis. 1 away. See that Tim Wakefield and Moose Masic are on the mound for the respective teams. We had a feeling that hits were going to be tough to come by, and we are seeing that very much is the case. Both teams have really rallied around their pitching. Masic will ground it out to Dugnut. Throw to Dustis was in time for 2 away. Masic and Jeffrey Rims have been leading the pitching rotation for the Brown Trousers. Of course, they picked up Vip Cray in their bullpen in the off-season. They did trade away Beef Nuggets, who's been a very good pitcher for New York. And the fact that they still have him, goodness, that would be just an unstoppable rotation. Whereas Amalgamated Baseball Holdings had to recruit from wholly owned baseball subsidiaries, picking up Tim Wakefield and Oral Null-Holland, who of course will start in tomorrow's game against Jeffrey Rims. Hogue Wilson popped that up into foul territory, so the first out recorded by him so far today. Will bring us to the bottom of the 5th, still 1-0. Willie Dustis starts things off by grounding it right back to the pitcher, and the throw is in time to Praline. Bottom of the 5th, 50-50 for Moose Masic. Very economical, I must say.
That's outside. That's inside.
And a 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Very patient. Girardi, 0 for 1 today. His average 167. Only from 12 at-bats. That's not too much. He will walk, so that will be walk number 3 today for Masic. And it's the pitcher matchup. Tim Wakefield knows how to swing the bat, I will say. His average is 323. He's hit 4 home runs, 8 runs batted in, 15 hits from 46 at-bats. And he will stay alive for ABH in this inning by singling it up the middle. Well, that's only the second hit today. The first one came from this man, Orlando Dwin. 1 for 2 today, a leadoff double in the top of the first, in the bottom of the first, excuse me.
Inside.
He's got runners on first and second. When runners are in scoring position, he is batting
that's inside.
364.
Outside.
And with 12 games to go in the season and 3 games to play against the Philadelphia Brown Trousers, followed by 3 games against the second-place New Ohio Debonaires. Well, walking is Orlando Dwin to Bobson Dugnut with the bases loaded and 1 out. Well, this is an opportunity as Dugnut gets jammed on an infield fly rule. It will be Sovin's catch to make. And now, well, an opportunity to sacrifice has gone away. McClory is over 2. This would be a great time to get a hit. He's batting .364 this season with runners in scoring position, 500. Fouls that one off an 0-2 count, so this is a good time to show off that 500 average.
No, that's high.
Watches ball 1 go high.
Ball, that's up.
Texas swing for ball 2, 2-2 the count now. Smashes that one, but it hooks it foul.
Foul ball.
Again, that one looked inside, but it was fouled off again for Fleury. Swing, and he's struck out by Massage. The 5th strikeout. It strands the runners on all 3 bases. It is still 1-0. We head to the top of the 6th. Dizzy Praline up to the plate facing Tim Wakefield, still on the mound. Both pitchers looking
Ball,
very
that's inside.
game for today. These are star pitchers.
Strike.
Big swing by Praline. Wakefield, that 2-2 pitch gets him to fly out to Orlando to win in right field for out number 1. Wakefield had the lead in strikeouts by 2 going into today's game. I can tell you right now
Ball,
that they are tied overall in the season at 79. Well, Grundleson will pop it up into the air. That looks like Ortiz Ranchez taking a step onto the grass. And it's out number 2. Out number 2. And it's hit to Industry, another home run. Well, goodness me. Pickles Dillhoffel has made this 2-0 with another solo home run. And Tim Wakefield
high.
has allowed number 22 of the season,
that's
Pickles
high.
Dillhoffel, hits his 12th of the season. It is 2-0 in favor of the Philadelphia Brown Trousers.
That's up.
This is Willie Pregnett, who had a double at his last at-bat. A full count now with 2 outs.
Victory.
Swing and a miss gets him to strike out, retiring the side. And heading to the bottom of the 6th, it's 2-0 in favor of the Philadelphia Brown Trousers, thanks to a solo home run from Pickles Dillhoffel, brought to you by Industry Brand Colognes, Perfumes, and Fragrances. If it smells good, it must be Industry, and if it's Industry, it must smell good.
He's out.
Ortiz Ranchez starts things off by lining it right out to Dillhoffel, the home run hitter, at second base for out number 1. Mike Truck is over 2 today. First pitch is low for ball 1. Moose Mossage
Ball outside.
still going strong into the 6th inning.
Ball high.
That was pitch number 77 at 3-0.
Ball 4.
And he will walk Truck on a 4 pitch at bat. Well, here is Mike Hernandez, who we possibly be seeing some fatigue for Moose Mossage. He tends to go strong into these games after 18 starts. 20 appearances he has pitched 114 and 2/3 innings. Of course, he has had to come out of the bullpen on 2 occasions, so it's a bit
That's outside.
difficult thing to judge, but nonetheless.
No,
there it
inside.
is. 3-1 the count. Patient as Hernandez takes strike 2 and lines it up the center. Well, just left of center. He'll be on with a single, and with 1 out, it moves Truck to second. Willie Dustis now has runners on first and second, and only 1 out.
Outside.
First pitch is low and outside for ball 1. That is down the middle. Strike 1, 1-1. He swings at strike 2. Gets him swinging. Strikeout number 6 today for Moose Mossage. He is now joined Mr. Wakefield, I believe, at 80. They are tied yet again today. 80 apiece. Girardi
Fair ball.
Will drop that one into the corner of left field. Willie Pregnant has to go chasing it. It's going to score one. There's going to be a throw at the plate. Not in time. Tie game on a Moises Girardi 2-run double that ends Moose Mossage's day, bringing in Dick
Ball.
Doodlebick. Well, the first starter
Nope, that's high.
has fallen for the school. Dick Doodlebick has a record of 2-3 and an ERA of 8.06. 22 strikeouts from 48 innings pitched. He's making appearance number
Nope, that's
31. So he does tend to go on the high side of 1-2 innings. He's not necessarily the pitcher to fear, like Moose Masic might be, or like Jeffrey Rims would be tomorrow in the game. Nicholas Dillhoffel, however, is able to get that one, and it is 3 away. But a tie game, and it looks like Wakefield's day will be over after 6 strong innings. In comes Sleeve McDykel. McDykel facing Chunk Dimwitty and stops things off with a strikeout. Swinging to get things going, and you can feel the momentum somehow perhaps move in the direction of the home side. Well, here comes Murky Goodbar in for Bent Wildly, a pinch hit, and he's going to swing at the first pitch, grounding it out to Bobson Dugnut. The throw, Augustus is in time. I imagine that might bring out Mickey Lice as a backup shortstop. Tron Sovin, well, a bit of trouble with it was McDykel, but he gets the throw in time. So that retires the sides. We are tied at 7. Into the bottom of the 7th, in comes Mickey Lice as expected. First pitch for Orlando Gwynn is foul. That second one is low for ball 1. Makes contact. That's going to be right up the center, finding the gap into Hogue Wilson's glove, and Orlando Gwynn is on with a single to get this inning started. Bottom of the 7th, Bobson Dugnut 0 for 2 today with a walk. Gwynn so far is the only one with a multi-hit day.
2
for 3.
Ball outside.
2-1 count, facing Doodlebick. Gets him to pop that up into high into the air. Shallow left field. It's Mickey Lice with the catch for one for first out. Exploring, that's going to get right past the glove of Dizzy Praline. Keeps the inning alive. Puts runners on first and second. Exploring getting on base. With only 1 out, here is Ortiz. Ranchez. Swing, and that's going to be right to Mickey Lice. Forcing the out at first. It does put runners in scoring position for this man, Mike Truck. 2 outs.
Ball inside.
His average is just under 400. It is 431 when the runners in scoring position, and there is most certainly one of those now. Hits it right to Chunk Dimwitty, and it gets the out at first. Grounding the 2, but keeping this game tied at 2 apiece. Top of the 8th, and it will be Dick Doodlebick batting. Well, I am a bit surprised by this.
That's inside. You're out.
And Doodlebick will hit it right to Sleeve McDykel for the first out. Top of the order, it's Hogue Willison. We're talking about Orlando Gwynn being the only 2-hit batsman today
That's
for
outside.
AVH. Hogue Wilson, the only 2-hit batsman for
Steve,
the Brown Trousers. He's got a home run and a single.
Foul ball.
Fouls it off for a 1-2 count. This is a very good out to get it. McDykel can get it. Now it is inside to fill up the count.
Take your base.
And it will walk with one out, Hogue Wilson. Dizzy Praline is having an 0-3 day. Not a good day for Praline. Perhaps this is a good time to get...
No,
Trying to get
inside.
through. Well, it's going to leave the glove, and that's going to allow Hogue Wilson to steal second on either the pass ball or the wild pitch. I'll leave that decision up to you.
Outside.
2-1 the count, facing Praline.
Go.
He's had 12 hits from his 35 at-bats so far as
Take
a...
your ace.
Well, 38, I guess, including today, and he will walk. So Praline will walk, putting runners on first and second with one out. But Truss Grundleson, who is
No.
very competent with runners in scoring position. He's batting .314 when that's the case. That is going to fall in for strike one. 1-1 the count.
Ball outside.
That is high into the air. It might be a chance to tag up. Mike Truck is there to catch it for out number 2. It allows Hogue Wilson to tag up. So Wilson is on third for Pickles Dillhoffel, who hit a home run in his last at bat.
No, that's low.
Well, for 1-1 count. You feel how important this game is. Dillhoffel makes contact. Truck is tracing it down, makes the catch to retire the side. That could have been a difference maker, my good listeners on Radio WGY, Amalgamated Radio for the working class. Bottom of the 8th, Mike Hernandez coming out for Todd Gonzalez, who pops it high up into the air and foul for the first
That's
pitch
now.
of this, the bottom of the 8th. That's low for ball
Ball,
one.
that's
Low again.
Steve Ross.
Is strike number 2. Doesn't make good contact. He's going to be right to Doodlebeck. Throw to Praline is an easy one.
Ball, that's low.
High up into the air is Willie Dustis. Does it have the distance? I don't know. It does! To industry, Willie Dustis! Home run number 12! What a swing of that! It is 3-2. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings have taken the lead in the bottom of the 8th. A Willie Dustis home run to industry. With one out, it is Moises Girardi,
Ball,
who
that's
is
up.
responsible for the first 2 runs scored on a double. He's going to go out and right to Praline for out number 2. This is Sleeve McDykel coming out for Dean Westry. Westry usually is a right fielder. He's coming in as a pinch hitter today for McDykel, which means they might go to Mario McIlwain as the closing pitcher. Westry is batting .303 this season. He's making appearance number 28. He hits it foul for a 2-2 count. 5 home runs, 15 runs batted in. He's going to strike out looking to retire the side. And in comes Mario McIlwain to try to get the final 3 outs of this game. It's Pregnant, Dimwitty, and Lice. And coming into left field is Brett Dockstra for Todd Gonzalez, who came in for Mike Hernandez. That makes sense. Dockstra is the other left fielder on the roster. Woody Pregnant swings for strike 2.
Ball high.
He's 1 for 3 today with a double and 2 strikeouts. And he will strike out looking for out number 1. 1 away. Chunk Dimwitty 0 for 2 today. 1 walk. Makes ball one to get things started.
Steve, run!
Mario McIlwain has 8 saves on his record this season.
Foul ball.
Let's put him in 5th place. Going to hit that right to Fleury.
He's out.
Throw to Justice is in time. It's 2 away, and Mickey Lice represents the final out of this game. Lice is batting 223. Swings, and it's going to stay alive. That's going to drop into right field. Orlando Gwynn is there. It's a 2-out single. Lice keeps this game alive. For Trant Sovin, who represents the go-ahead run, the tying run is on first now.
That's low. Steve,
Ball
run!
one, that is right down the middle for strike one. 1-1 the count for Sovin.
Nope, inside.
Sovin is 0 for 3 today. Hits it high into the air. Truck is looking for it. He's waving off. He says he has it.
Nope.
And he's got it. Well, that is going to do it. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings get the win. The final score: the Philadelphia Brown Trousers, 2 runs from 6 hits. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings, 3 runs from 7 hits. Well, it is the home run from Willie Dustis that is the difference maker in this game. Hurrah and huzzah to Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. They take 1 step closer to clinching, perhaps, dare I say, a Continental League championship. My goodness. Well, with that win, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings get win number 43, improving their record to 43-30. Philadelphia dropped to 38-35, 5 games behind their opponents today, the home side of ABH. The winning pitcher is Sleeve McDykel. McDykel does, in fact, get his 8th win on record. He's 8-2 after the win, going 2 innings strong, allowing no hits and no earned runs. Dick Doodlebick, however, gets the loss to his record. That will put him at 2-4, and Mario McIlwain getting save number 9 on the season. We thank our sponsors, the Honeywheat Tobacco Company, giving you fresh hand-rolled cigarettes grown in the fabled tobacco roads of the Carolinas. Anytime is a good time for a Honeywheat cigarette. The 3rd finest dandy is Moises Girardi, who is responsible for the first 2 runs scored by the home side, Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. The 2nd finest dandy of the day is Willie Dustis, getting the winning home run, going 1 for 3 today with the winning home run. And the finest dandy of the day in this pitching-heavy game is the man with 2 hits, Hogue Wilson, a 2 for 3 day home run and run batted in. That is the finest dandy of the day, Hogue Wilson, getting a complimentary carton of Honeywheat cigarettes. The Honeywheat Tobacco Company, who humbly request that you smoke wheat every day. Well, if that is the excitement that this series can bring, I cannot wait for tomorrow when Jeffrey Rimps is on the mound, taking on Oral Mulholland. Well, the star pitchers just keep coming for these 2 teams. And why not? It is for everything. Amalgamated Baseball Holdings have taken 1 step closer to mathematically removing their opponents from the championship picture. Taking on with a win over the 3rd place team. Keeping 1 more game of breathing room between them and opponents. That will do it for our broadcast today. My name is Pip Cleverly. You've been listening to Amalgamated Radio for the working class, Radio WGY. I bid you a good evening, and as always, please report to work tomorrow at your regularly scheduled time.